mum with 6 siblings in a council flat in Bromford. Now he was George Trustley Elwyn, property developer, financial advisor, and a bit of a playboy. His name was in the newspapers often, accompanied by one supermodel or another. Life is sweet, he thought to himself, but he longed for the days when he was free to wander the streets, get in a bit of bother, make a quick deal for some dodgy gear, and then flog it on the Saturday market. It was a bit wild, often full of violence, but the desire for a bit of a punch-up sometimes consumed him still. But this life, full of meetings and charm and schmoozing with the idle rich, imprisoned him. He hated it, but he didn't know how to get out of it, or even if he wanted to. George tried to restrict his violence to the gym. He'd apologised to Freddie, his regular sparring partner, after what happened last week. I got a bit carried away, Fred, sorry about that. Freddie, a successful amateur boxer, looked worried but agreed to carry on. George despised that fear. Freddie would have to go. George needed a younger guy to box with, who was full of piss and vinegar and attitude, giving as good as he got. That was the challenge. My only challenge these days. Tonight he was alone. Last time it was Aubrey. Some fucking Yankee tart, he chuckled to himself, with a copyright name for fuck's sake. She bored him within 5 minutes, but he had to go through the motions, charming, seducing, and finally getting her into bed. She was alright, but everything she said or did came out of a low-grade porn film. The gasps, the sighs, the coos, the encouraging words, everything was just fakery. He'd responded with his own particular brand of fraud and promised to catch up with her later in the week. An air kiss and she was gone in the morning. He'd spent the rest of the day reading up on what was going on in his company. He liked to keep an eye on what was what, especially after his previous accountants tried to stitch him up. Sooner or later they might bob up out of the Thames. Maybe I need a holiday. He got the place in the Caribbean. Nah, somewhere away from Richard, showing off as usual. Own island and all that bollocks. He spent the rest of the evening thinking and swigging the port. I think it's time for a change. So, thank you.
Well done, Aidan.